Now that you've externalized, you're ready for layer 3. Layer 3 now is when you come into direct relationship with that wounded one. And it's either your inner child or it's a soul self. It might be an aspect of your soul. And in your kind of journaling where you're really giving form to that part of yourself, allow that to come through so that you really know who you're talking to. And refer to my blog entry because that gives you a lot more of a step-by-step process to do this. The videos are really meant to guide you through the process of tapping and to invite you to just tap with me. Okay? So some people have complained because I go too fast. If you find that to be true, then just tap and let me say it for you. You don't have to repeat the words. Your consciousness is going to be getting the words as I'm saying it for you. All right? So with this layer, we use the pronoun you. So you're coming into direct relationship now with that wounded one. You're talking to him or her directly. So before you even get started, take a minute, close your eyes, and see that part of you. And see him or her sitting right in front of you. And you're going to be talking to that part of you directly. So once you have that, turn off the video if you have to until you have that, and then resume. But once you have that delineation clear in your mind, then we'll begin with the setup phrase. Now again, we already took care of the subconscious resistance to change in layer 1. Now we're dealing with the direct inner child that you have contact with. So we will first negate his or her fears. What are the fears? You know the fears by what your internal dialogue is. So, do that process that I talked about in layer 2, where you write down your affirmation and then you write the self-negating comment right after that. And those are the statements you can use for your setup phrases. All right, so let's begin. Focus. Close your eyes. Come into relationship with that inner child. And let's do the setup phrase. Even though I know that you are so frightened and do not want me to attract my heart's desire, I love you and me enough to tap on your behalf. So even though I know that you're really scared and you do not want me to proceed, I love you and myself enough to neutralize these fears so that you and I can once again unite. So even though you are really, really scared, my little one, I love you and me enough to proceed to neutralize your fears so that you can come home. Okay, so I'm consciously trying to slow down because I know some of you really like to repeat it. All right, so that is the setup phrase, and that has established that relationship with the inner child. Now that's huge for the wounded one because the fact that it has been isolated for so long and kind of banished, the fact that you are willing to tap on its behalf and to come into relationship with it builds trust. So this is a huge part of the whole process. And this prepares us for layer 4, where you're going to help that wounded one actually tap back in their dimension of time. All right, so let's neutralize it. These are the reminder phrases. Okay. Know that you are scared. So much fear. So much sabotage. Really scared to have me succeed. I understand, little one. I know that you're scared. I know that you want to sabotage my efforts to succeed. But I am ready to help you heal. I am ready to make you feel safe. I am ready to take responsibility for your pain. I am ready to help you heal. I am so willing to help you process your anger, fear, and rage. And I will be there for you. I commit to you. I love you. And I'm ready to help you heal. I am so ready to be of assistance to you, to partner with you, so together we can heal. Now, obviously, if you had resistance with the adult self, then you need to go in and clear out the adult's willingness to be there. That shows you where your work is. If there's more to be done, then this video is inspiring you to do that, and the blog will give you a little bit more support in doing that. But you really want to make this contact with that younger part. And again, it might be an inner child, it might be an aspect of your soul, it may be an experience you had as a young adult. My belief is that our wounded one can be who we were yesterday, even though that's just one day younger than we are today, or older than we are today. We can still respond to that part. And remember, that's the whole inner child healing agent, is having the part of you who's wounded and the part of you who can respond to that wound. And this 7-layer process is aimed at helping you walk through that process. So again, thank you, and we'll pick it up again with the 4th layer.